Daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Monday, December 18th, 2023, week before Christmas. I know it's a busy time of year, so I appreciate you guys being able to carve out some time to spend with me and check out our trading indicators and see how accurate they are. Our mission here is to help you become a successful currency trader. And we do that by giving you the tools, techniques, and instruction to be successful. And we found the fastest way to get you up and running is with personalized one-on-one coaching. And what I'm going to do today is use one of our dozen different trade strategies to show you one that I trade with so that you can evaluate for yourself how good the tools are and whether you think you can trade with them. So with that, let's jump right in. We first need to listen to this guy. So let's do that.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the great things about the program is that we do these live trading sessions. We come online every day and show you how well these indicators work once you know how to use them. I do 3 live trades a week, the one we're in right now, and then again on Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:30. And then every day at 4:15, I send out a trade set up using a different strategy. In fact, tonight we'll be doing both. We'll take a regular trade, and then we'll also use my overnight trade strategy for some trades to happen over the evening. But it's this constant, these sessions are intended, 1, to show you how well the indicators work, and 2, as a teaching session so that you can see what I'm doing, hear my walkthrough, and learn it for yourself. And then again, what we consider to be one of our strategic advantages is that we are always training. Every Wednesday evening, we have an advanced training session. Every Saturday morning, we've got a back to the basics session where you are, we continue to review the fundamentals, the basics of trading with our indicators, and take questions so that you know what you're doing, you're confident what you're doing. I work off of a little checklist. I know it kind of sounds, got so many documents open here. Where is it? Here it is. Sorry about that. Checklists help you perform better. Former life, I was a university professor, so I pay attention to properly done research, and the research shows that if you work off of a checklist, you make less mistakes, and less mistakes mean better things. So here's my checklist. Every day I like to restart my green charts just to make sure it is operating efficiently, the memory's clear, and that it picks up any new updates. I restarted the chart just before we came on. The end of every day, it is good habit to take a look at the trades that didn't go the way you expected to go and figure out why. And our indicators have the simulator built into it, which allows you to go back to the specific time when you took the trade and look at what the charts were telling you, and then go back and analyze why it didn't go the way you expected. Now, sometimes you might do everything right and it still goes the wrong way. But more often than not, you'll find you made a mistake, and accumulating, making note of those mistakes, putting them on your checklist to say, you know what, I got to make sure I'm not doing this as you take a trade will help you improve your trade accuracy. We are technical traders. We're trading based on the price action. Our indicators are very good at telling us what direction the market is going, predicting what direction the market's going. If we can predict what direction the market's going, we can make some money. Now, news also impacts currency prices, so we want to know what that news is so that we can trade around it. And the best place to get that news is Forex Factory. ForexFactory.com breaks news down into 3 items. Yellow, which is low impact, which generally don't pay attention to. Orange, which is medium impact. I don't pay attention to it, but some traders do. And red, which is high impact. These are the guys I pay attention to, and specifically when they have a time next to them. Like here on the Australian dollar, there's some news coming out at 7:30. Generally within a 2-hour window of 7:30, I don't like to trade. I do make exceptions. I kind of on the overnight trade, I trade through the red stops, but like on the trade that we're going to take now, given that we're coming up to the 5 o'clock hour, that's going to put us within 2 hours of anything Australian dollar. So we're not going to trade the Australian dollar tonight. On these ones that don't have a time, we're just going to have to, you can either choose not to trade the pair the whole day, or no time means you can't trade around it. It is evening, or wait a second, it is morning time in Japan now, so it's morning time Tuesday. So whatever this is gone. We don't need to worry about it. Both of these. I know they're saying it's Monday, but Monday's come and gone in Japan. So with that, let's jump right in and see what we've got. One last thing is the trade I'm going to do. As I said, we've got a dozen different signals. And when we coach someone, we create a trade plan custom to the trader based on your availability to trade, what your risk preferences are. And the one that I am partial to is this 10-point trade signal. I like to trade it off of a 1-hour chart, but you can trade it off of any time frame, 30 minutes all the way up to a day. I like to be halfway into the chart when I'm taking the trade to give the lines a chance to form. And on a 1-hour chart, a move is going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And my strategy, it's not quite a scalp strategy, but I want to carve off 11 pips 3 times a day. And if I can do that, I'm doing pretty well. And this trade, basically what I'm trying to do is get all the lines. I want all the lines from all 3 sections of the charts going in one direction. And if I have that, the trade's worth something. So let's jump right in and see what we have. The chart I'm trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It is one of the standard charts that we have. And I start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. This red and green line is the major indicator. This black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. And what I am looking for are situations where we're overbought and the lines are coming down, or oversold and the lines are going up. When we're oversold, that's an opportunity to buy. When we're overbought, that's an opportunity to sell. So here, we were oversold. Everybody's going up. And there are three things. There's 3 points I can get from here, plus a couple pluses. The 3 points are, one, we're oversold. So we started oversold. Everybody's going up. And I've got what I call a double cross, where the green lines crossed over the red and the gray lines crossed over the green. So 3 points. Now, the thing I don't like here is that the green line is more than halfway through, past the midway mark. I want to catch it when the green line is less than halfway through the mark, ideally just entering the channel. So because this is past where I want it to be, I'm going to pass. Plus, we've got that news coming up on the Australian dollar. Euro USD. Now this first chart, the light 6 majors, it has 6 different pairs on it. It's a composite chart. And this first chart is all USD based pairs. So here we are just touching oversold, and basically everybody's going down. So what I want to do, I want to catch it up here when it turned and then ride it down through the channel. And you can see, had I done that, that's what is that, 25 pips? Or I can't quite read it. The blue line's in the way, but yeah, it looks like maybe 25 pips. So if I could have carved 11 pips out of that, that would have been a nice trade. So this is what I'm looking for. I catch it on this side. When everybody's going down, I'm going to take the trade. So here we're oversold, going down, nothing there. Pound USD, we touched oversold. Everybody's going up. And I've got the double cross. So all 3 points that I'm looking for. It is a plus that the lines are all clustered. I like that. It's a plus that we're in the channel. I like that. We are less than halfway, so that's good. So everything is a plus here. When I have the 3 points here, I jump up to the TNTs. And there are 4 different lines up here. The thick orange, thin orange, thick blue, dotted blue. And I'm going to count how many lines are supporting the buy signal I see here. 2 orange lines are going up, telling me buy. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue comes down, that means buy. So thick blue is coming down, telling me buy. Dotted blue is going up, telling me sell. So I've got 3 of the 4 lines telling me buy. I want at least 3 of the 4 telling me buy. So I've got that. Sorry about that. Then I'm going to jump, once I have this signal in place, then I'm going to jump down to see what the pressure's doing. We've got very weak, it's actually very weak down pressure. What makes it weak is the slope of the lines and the closeness of the lines. The closer the lines are together, the stronger the signal. So I've got down pressure, weak down pressure, but I got the green line on top. So that is a point. So 1 point here, 3 points here, 3 points here. Now, I am trading off of a 1 hour chart. So I want to get the move within the next 1 to 3 hours. However, approaching 4 o'clock here in the United States. So this trading day is just about over. And in England, it is 9:45 in the evening. Their trading day is over. Their traders are in the pub playing darts or watching a soccer game or something. The it's not current. I want one of these two to be current because I'm trading off of a 1 hour chart. So I expect the move to happen within 1 to 3 hours. So because neither of these are kind of prime time, I'm going to pass. But in terms of a signal, this is a good signal, what we've got here. And then what I would do is I would jump to confirm the signal. I'm not going to jump to confirm the signal because I want to see if we can find another signal that we can actually take a trade on. Dollar, Canadian dollar, majors going down, minors going up. We don't have agreement. Same with the US dollar, Swiss franc, majors going up, minors going down. It's interesting. It's interesting that majors are going down here and majors are going up here. Dollar yen, oversold. Minors are going up, but majors are sideways. Majors are sideways, and we don't have the double cross. What makes it sideways is the red lines going down, green lines going up. I want all the lines to be going up, so I don't have that here. So let's go on. I've cloned this chart. And now we have 6 other charts, and these are non-USD pairs. So let's keep going and see what we might find. Euro pound, oversold, going down still. Australian dollar yen. Oversold, everybody's going up, double cross. We're just at the halfway mark, so I would consider this. So I got 3 points here, plus I got the lines clustered. I like that. Jumping up to the TNTs. When I get all 3 sections to agree, that gives me the highest probability that the move is going to go in the direction that I want. And so that's what I'm looking for. I want to take high probability trades. So thick orange is going up, thin orange is going down. So only one of the 2 oranges. Thick blue is going down, telling me buy. Dotted blue is going up, telling me sell. So I only have 2 of the 4 here. I want 3 of the 4. And it is approaching morning in both of these markets. So I would consider this trade had we had it. And again, we still don't have the pressure's not with us here. The lines are converging, very weak down pressure. Maybe next hour, this green line is going to cross over here, but it's not yet. And I do not try to outguess what the lines are doing. I wait for the lines to do what they're going to do. I don't try to outguess them. Again, I only need 2 or 3 good trades a day. So I just wait till I see what I want. Euro Canadian dollar, minors have started to turn, majors still going down. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, it turned midway through the channel, approaching overbought, nothing there. Pound yen, oversold, everybody going up, double cross, so 3 points here. Ooh, thick orange going up, thick blue coming down. So we only have 2 of the 4 here telling us, agreeing with this. This is a good signal. And we have sideways pressure. What makes it sideways is the green line is going sideways, red line's coming down. So I don't have the pressure with this either. But this is the beginning of a good. This is like, I like this right here. But I just don't have the support here or here. Euro Australian dollar. Everybody's coming down, just reaching oversold. So let's go. I've cloned it again. Canadian dollar, yen, oversold. Everybody sideways. Euro, New Zealand dollar. Minors are oversold and starting to turn. Majors still coming down. Pound, New Zealand dollar. Minors are coming up. Majors are sideways in the middle of the channel. New Zealand dollar, yen. Everybody's going up. It was just sideways as we were looking at it. So technically 3 points here. Good steepness on the green line. Oh, now we've got the steepness here. All right, so this is a nice signal, but only 2 of the 4 here. Thick orange is going up. Thick blue is coming down. I want 3 of the 4. Green line, I've got down pressure, but the green line's about to cross over. So maybe next hour, this trade, we might see this trade do what we want. Dollar US, New Zealand USD. Everybody's going up. We're more than halfway, so I'm going to pass. Euro Swiss franc. Middle of the channel coming down, so nothing there. Let's go to the last group. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Just reaching overbought, so nothing here. Swiss franc, yen. Oversold. Everybody's going up. I'm trying to see if we've got the double cross here. I can't quite. I guess we do. I guess the green line is on top. So 3 points here. Only 2 here. Thick orange going up, dotted blue coming down. So not quite yet. And sideways pressure, green lines coming up, red lines sideways. Euro yen oversold, majors still going down, minors going up. Australian dollar or pound Australian dollar, everybody's going down. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, we don't have agreement. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, we don't have agreement. So nothing. So we've just gone through 24 pairs in 20 minutes, and we didn't see a single setup. Now, one of the nice things about our program is we've got multiple setups or multiple things we can study. So I am going to change gears, and let's see, where is it here? Oops. Got too many windows open here, huh? I'm going to change signals. I'm going to use a signal for the thick orange line. This is a trade we can use at the top of the hour when there's less than 5 minutes left in the hour. We've got 7 minutes left in the hour. And the trade is based on what the thick orange line is doing. And the thick orange line is a scaled number. So when it's as high as it can go, it's at 10. When it's as low as it can go, it is at 0. When it's at 0, it thinks there's no more down in the movement. If there's no more down in the movement, that's a good time to buy. Likewise, when it's at 10, it thinks there's no more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that's a good time to sell. So let's see if we find a 0 or 10 or within one of either end. So 5 isn't close enough, 6 isn't close enough, 1.7 isn't, 2.4, 4.2, 10. Yes, I've got 10 here. Now, I don't want to trade on just one piece of information. I want something to confirm that indeed this is maxed out. And how I'm going to confirm that is I'm going to look at what the red line on the major is doing. And I want the red line on the major to be above the horizontal blue line, above the overbought line. What this is telling me, what the major indicator is telling me here, is that there's more up in the movement, So I don't have the second part of the confirmation that I'm looking for. I want 10, 0 or 10, or within 1, and I want the red line either above the blue line or below the red line. So nothing here. So let's go to the next group. Three isn't close enough. 9, yes, that's within 1 of 10. But look where my red line is. My red line's only halfway, and these guys are going up steep. So this is telling me there's still more up in the movement. And as you can see, it's been at 10 the last 2 hours. So they're this hour and they're this hour. Maybe next hour, it'll still be at 10, and these guys will be up above here. 6 isn't close enough. 2 isn't close enough. 1.6 isn't close enough. 9.7 telling me there's no more up in the move. But this is telling me this is oversold. So this isn't in agreement at all. This is saying, hey, we're just starting down here. We're going up. So we don't have agreement. So let's go to the next one. 0.6, yes, that's within 1 of 0. And red line isn't there yet. I want the red line to be where the green line is. 5.4, no. 7, no. 0.5, yes. But red line is still in the channel. Nothing there. 5, yes. 0, yes. Red line isn't there yet. I want the red line down below here. You can see this is a quick one. I can go through these really very fast and see what's what. 2 isn't close enough. 5 isn't close enough. 5 isn't close enough. 8.9 isn't close enough. 0, yes. And the red line is touching the red line, but not below it. I want it to even be a little further than the green line is now. A little further down, deeper than the green line is now. So not yet. 10, yes. It's been here at 10 for 2 hours. Red line's in the middle of the channel. So nothing there. Nothing there. So we've just gone through another 24 pairs with a different signal, didn't find a trade. So, and that's okay. It's okay not to find a trade. There's not always going to be a setup. You've got to wait, be able to identify the setup, and then know enough to pull the trigger. So now we are going to change to my overnight trade. My overnight trade is using another signal, and it is using a different chart. It is using the 1-day chart. Using the 1-day chart. Now, I take this. I do my analysis after 4 o'clock. So we've got 2 more minutes, but we're going to look through it. We'll look through it and figure out what it is and see if it stays that way, in the next 3 minutes. But what I'm looking for on the day chart, on the last hour of the day, I look what the I'm using kind of a modified version of the 10-point trade, where I am looking at what the green line on the major is doing on the day chart. And it is going down, so that is telling me sell. So we've got a sell on the Euro USD. And again, I don't trade off of one piece of information. I want to confirm it. And I confirm it with the 12-hour chart, what the green line on the 12-hour chart is doing. So here it's coming down. So it's confirming the sell I'm seeing here. Now this is much steeper than this, but that's okay. And I confirm it with the 8-hour. And the 8-hour, I can't quite tell if that's going down or flat. I can't tell. Looks like it's flat to me. Looks like the slope is flat. Because it's flat, I'm going to pass. I want down here, and down here. For the heck of it, I also like to look at what the 4, the 2, and the 1 are doing, and they're down all, but this guy is flat. Let's see what happens when the hour changes, if we get a little better kink here. And then I do this on the Euro USD and also on the pound yen. Pound yen. Day chart. We're in the channel going buy. Green line's going up. On the 12-hour, we're about 2/3 of the way through the channel. Green line's going up, confirming the buy. It's gone from more steep to less steep. And on the 8-hour, we have a green line telling us buy. So we've got a buy on the Great Britain pound, JPY, and this buy is going to be worth 22 pips. And it's worth 22 pips because after significant back testing, when this happens, when these three things happen, that's what the trade results in. You can see on the 4-hour, it's trend coming down. On the 2-hour, it's coming down. 1 hour is going up. But let's see. Okay, so we are now into the last hour. There's 59 minutes left. Up on the hour, up on the 8-hour, up on the day, up on the 12-hour, up on the 8-hour. So we're going to take a buy on the pound yen. So if you're using the simulator, you can put the trade in there, or if you're using MetaTrader 4, this is a demo account. So we're going to go ahead and click New Order. My lot size is a function of how much I have in the account, and this account has $13,269. So I am moving the decimal place over 4 spots. So I can take anywhere from a 1.33 to double that to half of that. I am going to take the 1.33 because we're going to take 2 open trades. 1.33. I'm rounding this 6 up to make the 2 a 3. And I am going to, we said buy, market buy. I right click on this, go to modify. 22 pips is 220 points. If I click the little blue button here, it does the math for me. And I did that by right clicking and going to a modify trade. And we're going to use a 3-to-1. So if I'm going for 22 pips, I'm going to use a 66 pip stop loss. Click the little red button. It does the math for me. And then I click the blue modify button, and it drops in the take profit and stop loss. Now let's go back and take a look at our Euro USD. So sell, sell. Now it looks like it's going up to me. Yeah, it's either level or going up. In this case, for you baseball fans, a tie goes to the runner. We're not going to give the tie to the runner here. It's either going up or it's not going up. So horizontal is not going down. So we are not going to take a trade on the Euro USD tonight. If you want to check back, like at say 7 p.m. Eastern time, and these three are all going down, you could consider taking the sell trade then. If I'm around, I might do that, but usually this is the end of my trading day. So we took a sell on the pound yen. We've got a take profit of 180.905, and a stop loss of 180.021, stop loss of 180.021, and I will be sending that out in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to learn to trade, we've got a very focused approach to teaching you, and we're so confident that it works that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So that's confidence. I will be doing this again tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m., and I hope you can join me then. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.